what's up, Coach Myers? Welcome to my kitchen. I'm bringing you another edition of Max Effort Muscle Meals. And today we're gonna play around with our new product, the Max Effort Baking Mix. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to make the dessert that is all the rage, cupcakes, right? That's the big thing now. There's boutique cupcake shops on every corner in Manhattan, and this is the new thing that everyone loves. But those cupcakes are full of sugar and got no protein. I'm gonna show you how to make healthy, low sugar, high protein, high and healthy fats cupcakes. So today we're gonna make a chocolate cupcake, and we are going to use, like I said, some healthy fats. We're gonna use the organic virgin coconut oil, some organic butter. We're gonna make a nice topping, actually, out of cocoa whip and our chocolate peanut butter protein. Now, you can kind of, you can make the cupcakes without the icing, but what are cupcakes without icing, right? I mean, give me a break. If you're gonna make the cupcakes, you gotta make some icing for it. So I'm gonna show you how to make the nice healthy icing. And the good thing about the icing, if you don't use it all, you can just eat that kind of like as like a little muscle mousse snack that I've taught you guys how to make before. So first thing we do, we gotta mix up the baking mix. It's gonna be real simple, and we'll go from there. Now the key, whenever you're messing with our baking mix here, you always want to mix up your liquid stuff first. So we're going to use for this recipe 1 cup of the baking mix, and so for every 1 cup, typically on all these recipes, you're going to use 1 egg per cup of baking mix. Let's go with 1 egg. Now we need to add some oils, so we're going to go with about 1/3 of a cup combined between butter and coconut oil. So what we're gonna do is we need to melt it first. We'll go with about 2 tablespoons of butter. That's not quite 2. So, any type of organic grass-fed butter is best. I know a lot of guys out there use Kerrygold. I just use kind of whatever we got there at Kroger's, but definitely want to go with the organic stuff, the grass-fed stuff. Like I said, I'm going to get about 1/6 of a cup of coconut oil. So since I don't have a 1/6 of a cup measuring thing, I just kind of roughly put in. There we go. Fill that up about halfway. Boom. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw that in the microwave, and I'm gonna do it for about 20 seconds at a time and kind of keep an eye on it because I don't want to overcook this. I just want to melt it. So once I put it in the microwave, I'll check on it here in a few seconds, and if I have to, I'll keep increasing the time at 20-second intervals. Okay, so here is really the secret to getting these cupcakes super moist, and that is about 2 tablespoons full of applesauce. Now, I would call this an optional ingredient. They're still gonna be moist and delicious without it, but it is gonna add a little bit of sugar. It's natural sugar. I always go for, the no sugar added organic applesauce, but adding just 2 tablespoons of it, it's not gonna be a lot of sugar per serving, but it is really gonna make a difference in the texture of your cupcakes. So that's a little trick I learned from Grandma Jane. Shout out to Grandma Jane. 2 there, and what every good cook does, they sample the ingredients along the way. That applesauce is good, not too sweet. Now I like to take the cocoa whip, and again, you can use any type of Cool Whip as long as it's something with kind of low sugar. I'll take, let's say it looks like about maybe 1/3 of a cup to a 1/2 cup. Boom, right there. And add roughly a 1/2 scoop of the Max Effort chocolate peanut butter protein. I'm gonna mix this up. This is gonna form our icing. Now what I'll do, nice consistency there, and you can kind of, depending on how chocolatey you want it, you may want to go with a little bit more. And this actually, this looks about right to me though, but you can go up to a full scoop of protein. I'm gonna set this aside, put it in the fridge, let it harden. Now, as I learned while you were gone, sometimes when you microwave things, they get really effing hot. I just burnt the hell out of my hand. I forgot to have my trusty elf glove, but I got my butter and coconut oil mix right there. We're gonna add that to our egg and our applesauce. Okay, so here's kind of the tricky part. This is where you have to be a chef, where you can't just follow directions, all right? We got our oil and our egg and our applesauce mixed up. I'm about to add the chocolate chip baking mix because we're gonna make chocolate cupcakes with the peanut butter icing. Now, once I put this in here, you gotta kind of look at the consistency and see how much water you need to add. Because it's gonna vary a little bit. I can't really give you an exact measurement on that. So, half cup there. Another half cup there. That one was a little shallow. Boom. Then I'm gonna go with, I always start with about a tablespoon of the cocoa powder. Now remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it out. So I go with a nice big heaping tablespoon. Spread that around. I'm gonna mix it up, and it's gonna be pretty thick at first, and I'm just gonna slowly add water until it gets the right consistency that I want. So right there, this would be more the consistency you want for like when you make cookies. See how it's real thick? But for a cake, especially cupcakes, you need it to be a little bit thicker. So we'll start adding water just a little bit at a time. Again, same thing, like I said, the cocoa powder with the water is, you can always add more, you can't take it out once it's in there. So always kind of start off easy, go into it. All right, that's what we want there. See that? Nice runny, but not too liquidy. That's the perfect consistency for a cake batter right there. Now with your cupcake tray, you can line them with the paper liners, but you don't have to do that. So if you don't have the paper liners, you can use just, I'll take the stick of butter and just kind of grease the inside of each one so that way the cupcakes will pop out. Now along the same lines, if you don't have one of these pans, which you can get these at like a dollar store for probably $2, right? But if you don't have one, they actually sell these that are made out of like almost like an aluminum foil. So you could just stand those up on a tray and pour the mix in like that. But we're gonna make these super legit. We got the tray, we got the papers, we got everything. I'm gonna pour this mix in. I don't want it all the way to the top, because remember this, like anything, when you bake it, it's gonna rise a little bit. Okay, it looks like both of us are learning something today. I learned something new just now, and that is the recipe I just taught you. That amount of mix, the 1 cup of mix, is gonna make 5 cupcakes. So we're gonna have one open space in our tray right here. What's the best thing about baking cakes? Licking the spatula in the bowl. Yeah, I know there's raw egg in there, but if Rocky could do it, I can do it, right? Okay, so we got our 5 cupcakes. We're gonna throw them in the oven. I'm gonna say check on them in about 15 minutes. It can take close to 20 though. You don't want to overcook them. We gotta make sure they're done all the way. The way we're gonna test them is we're gonna use a toothpick to go through and see if it comes out clean. I got the oven preheated to 325. Throw those babies in there and whew, can't wait to grill them. All right, here we go. It's been 18 minutes. I'm gonna get them out. As you can tell, I loaded some of them up just a little bit too much, but I think we're good to go. Let's kind of check. I don't have a toothpick, so I'm gonna use a chopstick here. Chopstick comes out clean, they're good. Now I'm just gonna let them sit and cool. You don't want to put the icing on right away. You need them to get down to room temperature first. Well, here we go. I can't believe this. I'm eating clean today, and I have a chocolate cupcake with chocolate peanut butter icing on it, and I'm about to eat this. Let's see how it goes. Look at that. Nice and moist. Mmm. Delicious. I'll catch you guys later.